Hey guys.
Yeah, how good does it feel to get a win after these gotta be difficult past 3 days for you guys?
Yeah, very, very good. We are definitely very relieved. We put so much work into, yeah, for so many weeks and couldn't manage to win a game, and finally we won it. It feels good that the hard work finally paid off.
Getting that first goal, like you seemed pretty surprised by that when you were laughing out there about it. What did it mean to get that first goal with the chances you guys had, and you've had so many chances over these past 9 games, and you haven't been able to go in to get that one to go in?
Yeah, we just talked about it with the guys that I mean, for the last couple of weeks, we talk about being more clinical, finishing off these chances we get, and especially in the first half, but also in the second half, we have a lot of great opportunities to score that we have to score and have to use, and we don't do it. Yeah, obviously after the shot, I mean, it's always good if you hit the target because anything can happen. In that moment, I obviously thought the goalkeeper's going to save it. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm happy I scored and could help the team to win.
How much do the players internalize having the coach get fired? How much do they look at yourselves and say, we let him down?
Yeah, I think Roman said it pretty well after Bradley got fired. That not only Bradley in that season was failing, if you want to put it that way, but it was like all of us together. Because like there's a difference of we haven't been in the last couple of weeks a team that was playing bad. We were like in almost every single game the better team, but we just couldn't win. And then also obviously we had a lot of injuries going on and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, the only thing I can say, I respect Bradley a lot. I had a great relationship with him. He supported me in everything a lot. He was a great coach, and I enjoyed the time with him. And he knows that I wish him all the best in the future. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna go his way wherever he's gonna go because he's a great coach and a great person.
Next we go to Tom Schwartz.
Hey, dude, did it sort of feel like you got the goal you deserved after all the goals that you didn't get, all the breaks that you guys didn't get in the first part of the season? Finally, you got a break. Is that what it felt like?
Um, yeah, I mean, I definitely felt relieved after it went in for sure. But like, I mean, at one hand, yeah, you can always talk about luck, but then when you see the situations, there are so many great chances we have where we are just not good enough in the moment, where we just have to finish these chances better off. So I would be more critical with ourselves that we are yeah, just trying to be better in these situations. But I mean, in the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like you want to score, you want to win games, and that's what we did tonight. It doesn't really matter how we won the game, and I think obviously we were by far the better team. It does matter in a certain way for sure, but like in that moment, it was just important for us to just win a game again, to get in the head like we are able to win games, and that's why I think this was a huge win for us today.
Next we go to Matt.
Edu, earlier, Coach Hackworth made a comment about a moment in the game, he told Jabulu Blom, get the ball and give it to Edu. What does it mean to you to be given that kind of responsibility and trust from a head coach?
It means a lot. It means a lot because that shows how much he appreciates me or how much he believes in my qualities and ability. So I'm just thankful for something like that, and obviously that gives me a lot of freedom. And because of something like that, I can go out and play free and yeah, just be creative on the pitch. But then at the other hand, it also takes the humility of Blom, who didn't like get it in a way of like, what the heck is he saying? But like more, yeah, taking that in a good way and even like buying into that. So I also appreciate Blom for not taking it the wrong way And yeah, I think also he played a great game tonight.
And with the win tonight, does that mean that the haircut stays?
It would have stayed anyway. Yeah.
Justin.
Everyone has kind of talked about just how tough the transition has been after Bradley Carnell, with Hackworth stepping in as a guy who you're all very familiar with already from the work all the way back to the city 2 days. Has that made things a little bit easier to move on and come out and not have the emotion of the moment weigh you down?
Yeah, I think it's kind of the tension right now is like this is completely a separation for me. Like Bradley is a great coach and a great person, no matter what, and Hack the same thing. It doesn't have to do anything with that. Like I want to be as loyal as I can to whoever is the coach, and I don't want to like kind of like pick a side, you know. So as I said, I appreciate everything Bradley did, and he's a great coach, a great person. But at the other hand, totally apart from Bradley's situation, I'm happy and grateful that Hack is my coach, because I know Hack for a while now, and I always had a great relationship with him as well. And I was always kind of looking forward to like we were joking about it like many times, if one day maybe he's going to be my coach, you know. And now this is happening, and I'm really excited about Hack being my coach, because he is also a great coach, and he's a great guy, and everybody in the team likes him a lot, appreciates him a lot, and we are excited for his new ideas. And I think the first game has been great, and you saw a lot of that already on the pitch.
Brendan.
There's an old adage in soccer and in other sports as well, that a coach is dismissed, and maybe that team sees an improvement in form that might last a few games and might last a few weeks. Do you feel like that's part of the equation tonight for you guys, where you get that new coach bump? And what do you guys need to do to keep that going?
I mean, like at one hand, yes, we are very excited, very happy, and we are just like excited seeing that we are able to win. And the win tonight was a huge step in the right direction. But we are going to put it in perspective. We won one game. We need a lot of more wins, and that's what we have to focus on and keep going. But I mean, like in the end of the day, it's always when, like, I had it so many times, like in my former club, I don't know, I had in 1 year, I think like 5 coaches or something, like a lot of chaos. And it's always new coach, new opportunities, especially for guys who have played a lot of minutes. Then sometimes I didn't play. So new coach, new opportunities, and new competition, you know, between guys. And obviously then everybody's gonna try to use his chance to get a starting spot, you know, which is good, because like it puts like new effort and new energy in, because guys know they have to fight for their spots, and it's a new coach, you know. So that I think you could see that tonight, and that's going to be important, that this is not a thing of for the next 2-3 games, but throughout the entire season. And it's always hard to get the whole team in the boat, because usually it's always like the guys who play and the guys who don't play. But it's really important that the guys who don't play maybe consistently, that they are really buying into it. Like, just to pick one example, like Jake Nowinski didn't play a lot of minutes, came in today, and I think he did awesome. He did a great job. He defended everything away in the minutes he got, and that's what we need, you know.
One of the big changes that John made was having John Klein operate from the midfield. He referred to it, kind of seeing him play at slew and kind of a false nine. You in that center midfield and John linking up a lot. Can you just kind of break down how did that change your guys' form? And was that one of the main reasons there seemed to be a lot more cohesion in the passing in the middle today?
Yeah, I think Johnny found really, really good spots to get on the ball, and we had some really good combinations with him. He was in good spaces, and he had a lot of good moments. Could have scored. Yeah, I think he did great. I think he did a really good job, a really good game. And I also told him last week already. Yeah, we are trying to get all the guys also from the second team in and treat them like they are our own players. And now he has a first team contract. And same goes for the other guys who even are on a second team contract. You are in the team, you are just as much part of the team as all the other guys. And that's what I also tried to tell them and also tell Johnny in the last game, you are here because you belong here, not because we have a lot of injuries and you just happen to be here. And I think that's how he also plays. He's not like, it doesn't seem like he is kind of, I don't know, a player who is not familiar with us. It just seems like he's just as much part of the team as everybody else. And yeah, that's good for him and for us.
Another big game tonight for Nuke. 3 games in a row, he's really looked comfortable in all 3 games. You've been providing a lot of the passing for him. You guys got 40 touches in the box today. 13 of them were from him. That was the highest on the team. Can you just break down what are you seeing from Nuke, and why has he been so dangerous finding those spaces and getting behind the defensive lines?
Yeah, I think, and that's what I try to encourage him. You know, I said the same thing to Klaus, where he maybe had a couple games where he didn't score, but like same thing as Klaus, when he wasn't scoring as much, he always was in dangerous spots. You know, he always found moments to create good chances, which is good and encouraging because they have the quality to finish those off, and it's gonna pay off. You know, they just have to be patient and just have to keep going. I mean, Nugby scored against Vancouver, and he's gonna get into these moments more and more, and he's gonna get more comfortable and get more into rhythms, and he's gonna score, and then yeah, he's gonna get into those situations. Coming in these spots is already a quality itself. So I think he just has to be patient, and the time is gonna come for him.
I do. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.